Welcome to Solara Speaks, Power Thoughts, inspired by Dr. C. Branton Shearer of the Multiple Intelligences Research and Consulting in Ohio. Dr. Shearer's theory is based upon the work of Howard Gardner of Harvard University. According to Dr. Shearer, there are 8 types of intelligence. I was quite intrigued by this, and am pleased to be able to share the theory with you. Today, let's briefly explore one type of intelligence, People Smart. And to help me in this discussion today, we're honored to have with us 9th degree black belt actor, stuntman, and entrepreneur, Bob Wall. For over 2 decades, Bob Wall was a force on the tournament circuit, placing 1st or 2nd in every major karate championship from 1965 to 1972. Mr. Wall was also a member of the legendary quintet of Chuck Norris, Mike Stone, Joe Louis, and Skipper Mullins, sweeping the world professional titles for 1970, 71, and 72. In addition to his championship career in the ring, Mr. Wall was also the only actor to appear in 3, count 'em 3, Bruce Lee movies. His most notable role was as the evil O'Hara in Enter the Dragon, one of Warner Brothers' top 10 grossing films of all time. According to Dr. Shearer, People Smart, or what the doc calls interpersonal intelligence, is to think about and understand another person. So important. And to have empathy and recognize distinctions among people and to appreciate their perspectives with sensitivity to their motives, moods, and intentions involves interacting effectively with one or more people in familiar, casual, or working circumstances. Bob, you seem to interact very easily with people, particularly those in the entertainment industry, and you demonstrate the 3 aspects of People Smart that Dr. Shearer speaks about. First, social sensitivity, the sensitivity to and understanding of other people's moods, feelings, and point of view. Second, social persuasion, the ability of influencing other people. And third, interpersonal work. You have the interest and skill for jobs involving work with people. In other words, you seem to easily work with people. Any advice you can share with our Actors Reporter audience that may assist others in developing better interpersonal skills?
Yeah, I think first, Solara, that you want to listen to what people are saying because, you know, it's like men are from Mars, women are from Venus kind of thing. A person can say something and you hear it differently than what they're really saying. And so I think people really need to work on their listening skills and really hear what somebody's really saying. And second of all, I think, you know, the beauty of martial arts is it teaches you respect. And you got fabulous parents, and so they've given you respect.
Thank you.
And therefore, because you're giving other people respect, you get it back. So it's almost you reap what you sow. It's
very
biblical in the sense that if you're listening to people and if you have a respect for people and if you appreciate the value of a human being, like some depressed people, for example, would I would say, well, okay, how much would you give me for your arm? 100,000? I'll take your arm.
Wow.
A leg? 200,000. An eye? How much? How much would you sell your foot for? And so then you start to understand that we're a multi-million-dollar value as a human being.
That's amazing.
You only have a few cents of metallic value, but the reality is we've got to start thinking about ourselves and appreciating ourselves. And so it's the respect that you give people. Some people will accept it and appreciate it mostly. Some will not. But my reality has always been to listen, to value that human being, and then to give them their just respect. And you're just a perfect example in my mind when I met you at 11. You got these fabulous parents who obviously created a terrific, outstanding young woman in you because of their value system. And therefore, you're a beautiful young woman, but you come so respectfully, so enjoyable. And so that's what I try to do is look at, you know, that human being as a great value and give them their respect, and then listening to what they're really trying to say. And when you're listening to what they're trying to say, most people prefer to talk about themselves. And so you ask them questions about themselves, then they all talk. I don't care who they are. Everybody likes to talk about themselves. Same urge that when you see a picture of yourself and others, the first thing you look at is you.
Right.
You know, did I have my finger in my nose? You know, was I blinking? So the reality is, if you ask people questions about themselves, they'll talk about themselves openly and comfortably, and then they like you,
Right.
because you're asking them about them. So that's
Yeah,
kind of the basic
yeah.
concept, is based on respect, based on listening, and based on appreciating.
Definitely, I gotcha. I just love that you're a wealth of knowledge. Excellent. What helpful ideas for all of us